Hey gang, AV here. Welcome to my review of the G.I. Joe Retaliation Ultimate Roadblock figure. Here he is in the packaging. As you can see, he's a blister carded figure with the vast majority of his accessories visible there in the bubble, but not all of them. Some of them are hidden behind the picture there, including his working repelling line, which we'll have a closer look at in a second. Flipping it over. Here we have some product shots with Roadblock using some of his various accessories. And up here it says G.I. Joe team leader Roadblock battles Cobra with his powerful battle katana fighting system. The G.I. Joe hero uses his unique on-the-fly weapon switching and martial arts moves to take out his attackers. We'll have a closer look at his weapon switching system in a minute. It's the same as the Katana Roadblock, only this particular one has better paint apps and whatnot, but he's the same weapon system. You can see him using his repelling line there. I'll admit, I'm not 100% sure I understand how it's supposed to work, but we'll have a closer look at it. Anyway. This was a Wave 4 figure, and you can tell because there are other, not Wave 4, Wave 3.5 figure, and you can see some of the other figures that were available there on the side. That's about it for the packaging. Let's have a look at the figure himself. Here he is. And again, he is the Ultimate Roadblock. He was in the Wave 3.5, aka the Ultimate Wave. Before we have a look at what's on him, we're going to have a look first at his Repelling Backpack. It has the backpack there, which would peg in the figure's back. I have the string handle just clipped here. There's a clip on either side. And I wrapped it around this spool here. And this angles down. You can clip that to the figure's hand. And pull them up like that by holding on to the other handle. This comes off for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why, but it does. And that's about it. This does, however, peg onto the side of the Eagle Hawk. I will say that the Eagle Hawk, aka the Tomahawk helicopter, that was released in the 50th anniversary or Retaliation card. I forget. I think it was 50th. Might have been Retaliation. I don't remember. But anyway, this can clip on there, and you can repel him up to the helicopter using the backpack, which is kind of cool. I don't have the helicopter handy to show you, but it does work. And one day I will show you, but I can't do it right now. Helicopter's in storage, unfortunately. So, anyway, he also has his weapon switching system, which has these handles here, which basically plug into various accessories. That makes them guns. He also has a knife, which plugs into there. All the other stuff, with the exception of the two handles, is on the figure. And we'll have a closer look at the other stuff that you can swap out with those in a second. But first, we're going to take off his Maudus, his signature weapon. Now, this is, if you watched my retro Roadblock review, this is exactly the same weapon that came with the retro one, and it has the same problems as well. Basically, it just pegs together with friction, and it doesn't hold together that well. Sometimes it will fall apart on you, which is kind of a shame. Like, there you go. The ammo belt just fell right out. But anyway, this spool here also works with the Eagle Hawk. You can actually plug this in instead of the machine guns that came with it, so you could have a Maudus on there instead. So that's pretty cool. He also comes with this machine gun here, which has a painted drum on the bottom, a working bipod, and the drum does come off with some paint apps there on the rounds coming up and feeding into the weapon. Very nice. I'm a fan of this. I do particularly like this weapon quite a bit. Very nice. And he's got a lot of weapons stowed on him. Here is his knife down here in his ankle. No paint on there, but still very cool. Pistol. Fits on his right hip. Very nice. And this is the same vest that the Battle Katana Roadblock came with. So it's got all the same accessories that plug in here. So basically, he's got a knife here, or these two daggers here, which also work in the handle plugging system that he has. They plug right into his vest. He has a second knife here, which we just saw on there. It's a little, it's the same sculpt. Same sculpt. But he's only got place to store one of them on his vest, which is a little unfortunate. He also has this, I guess, baton, for lack of a better term, back here, which can also plug into there. So it's kind of cool. I'm not against it. I will say that he can't utilize his back peg because of this baton that he's got back here, but that's all right, I guess. What I do like about the figure is they really went with the Rock's likeness on this guy. You can see his eyebrow is up. He's got the tattoo there on his arm. Pretty cool looking figure. Let's get his vest off. I haven't actually done that yet. Let's see if he's got any painted detail underneath there. I'm gonna have to pop his head off for this. Nope, doesn't look like he has any painted detail on his shirt. Double check, get it off of there. Nope, nothing there. And hopefully I can get this back on here. There we go. Not too bad. Okay. Sometimes it's a pain to get those back on there, but that wasn't too bad. All right. Let's do his articulation now. His head is on a ball joint. Full 360 there at the head. Can look up, not really. Down, not really. Tilt, not really. Just a little bit. Arms, full 360. Can go up about this high. Elbows can bend almost 90 degrees. He's a bulky figure, so you take what you can get. They hyperextend, though, which is kind of funny. Can do a full 360 here at the elbow as well. Wrists, 360-degree rotation. It does not appear as though there's a hinge there, which is a little unfortunate. He has a diaphragm joint, which enables you to get some motion out of him, but as you can see, the vest does hinder it quite a bit. Legs go up about this high. Back slightly. You do splits about like that. Double jointed knees, which is nice, because the other Roadblock didn't have that. Point his toes down. Point his toes up. And he does have the rocker joint. Much better articulation on this guy. Even though he's lacking the wrist articulation, it's still much better than the previous versions of Roadblock that we have gotten. Namely, the Wave 1 version. Come on, buddy. I guess oh, and last but not least, he does come with a figure stand, which all 3.5 figures came with. It's just a dog tag shaped figure stand. copyright 2009 on the bottom. Hasbro. No name or anything associated with the figure on there, unfortunately. That is the figure stands that we got with the 3.5 wave, however. All the figures came with the same one. It's better than nothing. Here he is next to a vintage G.I. Joe figure. As you can see, Roadblock is a big boy. He towers over Snake Eyes. Same can be said for the vintage collection Luke Skywalker. Towers over him as well. Here he is next to another G.I. Joe figure. So you can see he's noticeably taller than him as well. He's a big boy. Boss Fight Studio Blank. Marvel Universe Captain America. And Master Chief. From World of Halo line. All in all, I think he's a great figure. He does come with some cool accessories. I'm not a huge fan of the swappable blade handle gimmick thing that he has. I would have much preferred just the two machine guns, quite frankly. This is pretty cool. It actually does kind of work with the helicopter. I wish I could display that for you here, but I can't because I don't have one handy. But it's not a wasted gimmick. I like it like that. You know, it's not like a rocket launcher or what have you. The paint apps, the articulation, I think they did a really good job with this figure. I think he is the ultimate Roadblock as far as the Retaliation line was concerned. If you can find one at a decent price, I do recommend that you pick one up. This has been AV. If you like this video, check out my channel. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.